A spectator is viewing the 6 cars of a roller coaster as it travels down a hill at an amusement park. Which is the closest to the length of the 6 cars? So try to see past all of the curved lines and roller coasters and the sky standing right here, and understand that in the end what they're giving you here is a right triangle. Right? That is not coloring in. And it's a right triangle in which you know one angle and you know one side. So we're trying to find the x that we don't know is this side of the triangle, which is the length of all those cars. Well, I think we did this in a previous slide, but remember, in order to remember which trig functions to use, some people use this SOL, which tells us that the sine is opposite over hypotenuse, the cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, the tangent is opposite over adjacent. And if you have a hard time remembering that, you can use some kind of mnemonic device like some old horse caught a horse taking oats away. Or that's one I've heard. Another is some old horse came a hoppin' through our alley. So whichever helps you remember that. I think some people just remember it by the pronunciation, SOL. In any case, for our problem, what's opposite and what's adjacent depends on where is the angle that you know. And since this 38 degrees is here, then the 2 sides that I'm dealing with are opposite, right? That side is opposite the 38 degrees. And then this is the hypotenuse of the triangle. So which one of our trig functions uses opposite and hypotenuse? That would be the sine. Sine of x equals, I shouldn't use x. Sine of the angle, theta, equals opposite over hypotenuse. In our problem, the sine of 38 degrees equals 20 over x. Now again, I think I showed you this a little bit on a previous slide, but with your calculator, which I know you've got, make sure that your calculator is set to degree mode because your angle is given in degrees. And take the sine of 38 right away, sine of 38 degrees right away. Sine 38. 0.6157. I'm going to carry it to 4 digits. So now I've got 0.6157 equals 20 over x, right? You do that in the calculator. Now put this over 1, and now that you have a fraction on one side and a fraction on the other, cross multiply. Right? When I do that, I get 0.6157x equals 20. So x equals 20 divided by 0.6157. That's the math you need to do. 20 divided by 0.6157, 32.48, 32.5, which is here.